So today's video consists of me installing some steps that I came across on one of the groups. Unfortunately, I don't remember the guy's name. I wish I did. I would have tagged him, but I definitely like the idea of it. I'm gonna put it on mainly because I am not the only person that's gonna be operating this machine. So if I can make it a little bit simpler and easier for my guys, or even my wife when she's operating it, I would love to give her the opportunity to be able to see a little bit better over the Astro skid steer herself. Alright guys, these are the bolts and washers and nuts that I'm planning on using. It's a grade 8. They're just slightly stronger, especially when it comes to holding the weight. And I'm planning on using this in here, the opposite way around, obviously. And then whatever excess we have of the thread, I will actually end up cutting it off at the end. But I'm gonna start doing that now, and hopefully let's see how it comes out. All right, guys, I'm currently trying to do some I guess planning ahead of time. My biggest thing is that I want to make sure that when this is on, when I'm opening and closing the step, that it's not hitting on the actual padding. So I come to realize that best position will actually be right in between these two mounting points that they use to guide themselves for the welding, to put the plates together. If you put it right between them, it should give you enough access for the top bolt from the inside, and then the bottom bolt should have enough access here behind this plate to be able to actually put the washer in the nut. So based on what I've been looking at, I'm gonna be right in between these two mounting points, and I'm going to be marking that down with the marker now, and I'll do a little bit of recording as I do the pre-drill and so on. Got a little bit of oil, going back at it. I thought that it was going to take a little longer, but you know, when you start small and then you go a little bit at a time, so much faster. All right, I'm done with that one. I'm moving to the official 516. A little bit of oil. All right, moving on to the 516s. I think it's sketchy every single time. Keep saying there's nothing back there, but there's a small hydraulic hose back there. Still far from it, but still there. All right, look at that. Well, this should be a little bit smoother than that. Come on. All right. All right. Yep, that should do it. Look at that, guys. Perfect. So I'm going to mount this one in place and show you guys how that looks like. And then we'll just repeat the other side. Just to give you guys a better view of what I was doing. This hole is the top hole, which is right next to the mounting plane I was referencing to in the previous video. Yeah. And then this one right here is the bottom one. Very simple. I mean, this screw is going to be roughly about like that long once I get done putting the washers in the step in, which is, I think I know how, don't really have to cut it. So I'm just gonna put the nut on it, get it nice and tight, and we're done on this side. This is what it looks fully mounted. It's definitely very straightforward and simple. On the other hand, this is what the screws look like. They are slightly longer than expected, but I think the knit size down was a 1.5, and that is too short. So you can't see them. It doesn't bother me. I don't mind it. I'm okay with it. Alright, we're getting ready to start the opposite side. And excuse a little bit of the noise. I know you guys have been noticing that, but that's because I have the fan on. It is slightly very hot here in Florida today. Even though I'm working on the shade, it's still pretty humid. Alright, let's get to it. Moving on to the second hole. I'm sorry about that. Kind of pushed on the tripod with my hand as I was drilling. Alright guys, and just like that, this is fully installed. Same location as the other side. And just to finish today's video, I want to do a recap of what we did here today. As you can see, we did fully install those steps. I'm going to be posting the link on the description because I'm sure some of you guys will like to use them just like I did. All you're going to need, guys, is just this: a drill, 13 or a half, marker, adjustable wrench, and a set of drill bits. All I used from this set was the 5/16, and I don't remember what the other one was. Oh, the 3/16. I started with a smaller drill bit, and then I moved on to the larger one. It just makes the process a little bit easier, and of course a little bit of motor oil just to lubricate the drill bit. Make sure that you're not overheating it and damaging it as you go along. Just make them last a little bit longer. That's it, guys. I do have a couple of the other tools here. These are the in-pet drill. I'm going to be not removing, but loosening up some of these bolts. I want to make sure all these weights are lined up correctly. I have a little bit of OCD when it comes to certain things, and I pay attention to the details that most people tend to oversee and not care about. And that's pretty much it, guys. I know everyone is wondering, what was the purpose of doing all this? Well, guys, just take a look for yourself. There's roughly a 10-inch difference between the step and the plate. It was just enough for us to be able to step on top of it and give us a clear view of the attachment to be able to hook it up on and off. And to be honest, it's thoroughly worth it, guys. It is thoroughly worth it. You know, guys, after taking the time to do this today, it was definitely worth it. It makes the attaching process a lot easier. And I know that a lot of you might not care, but when you're trying to be efficient at a job site, and little things like this can help you just move along a little bit faster, it just makes sense for me. You know, to each their own. If you guys are willing to do it, go ahead. If you're not, it's okay. I'm still waiting on the camera to come in tomorrow. I'm going to be mounting it. It sounds crazy, guys, but you know, it is what it is. You know, if it's not for you, it's not for you, but we make sure that we work efficiently, and I know that if it's something that makes my life easier, I'm always down for it. Once again, this is Jackie from TurfGuru, 813-363-8214. Never settle for less.